Welcome to Steuben Online. I'm Dave Merrick, the lead developer for Steuben Online. What we're going to do in this tutorial is show you how to sign up, first of all, for Steuben Online, and then how to create a site. So this is all pretty easy. Right now we're on the front page of Steuben Online, and if you look right here, there is a sign up here link. Just go ahead and click on that. What we recommend is if you are a Facebook user, just go ahead and click on the register with Facebook. What that is going to allow you to do is have one-click login access into Steuben Online. It's also going to pre-populate the fields that you can also fill out down here. So it'll put in a username for you. It'll put in your first and last name. Basic info will be pre-populated with the register with Facebook button. If you don't have Facebook, right below this, just start filling out this form. You get to the bottom, there's a little captcha here. What this is it make sure that you're not a computer program or a robot trying to spam the site, and it's going to ask you to drag something to something else. So on this one it says drag the milk to the coffee. We just take the milk and drag it over to the coffee. Simple. After you fill it out, hit complete sign up. Now I'm already registered, so I'm going to go back to the home page, and I did register with Facebook for my own account. So I'm just going to click login with Facebook. And that's all it takes to log in. Once we're on the site, it looks just a little bit different. It got rid of that blue heading on the top. Now we have access to create things on the site. Let me run through what some of the things are. We have sites, and this would be where you would create your website. Now remember, those are all free. You can choose a paid plan to remove some of the advertising and increase features on your site. If you're a business, I do recommend that you go with the paid plan. The least expensive plan is $1 a month, and the most expensive is $30 a year. So very affordable way to advertise. You'll show up in this listing down here. Headings will show up as you add yourself into a category. So for instance, right now, under business, if you look at it right now, we've got antiques and retail. Let's say that you were a bicycle shop. Bicycles would show up under there as you add yourself into that category. If you don't see a category on here that fits your business, you can contact me, and I'll show you how to do that at the end of the video. I'm happy to add new categories to the site at any point in time. Let's go to the next tab over. This is Steuben Groups. Now, groups are a way to share information within a group. It's just what it sounds like. So for instance, I was at a business meeting this morning, and everybody that was at this meeting was talking about, oh, I'll email you this and I'll email you that. Oh, I'm going to have to email all three of you that. Okay, that gets kind of complex. Well, with a group, what you can do is write one message, and everybody that's a member of that group will get that message. Pretty neat. Steuben Answers. This is another great place for businesses and for anyone that wants to become a trusted authority on any subject. Users will write a question, anything relating to Steuben County, and check this from time to time. If you know the answer, write an answer. Classified section is our next tab over. Just what it sounds like. Classified ads, $1 for a listing, $10 for unlimited listings for an entire month. Very easy pricing plan. You're going to get a lot of bang for your buck out of the classified listings. Community calendar. Now, if you have an event that's a public event, or you have a common deadline, for instance, taxes are due would be a common deadline, or you have looking for volunteers for volunteer work on a certain date, this is the place to do it. You're just going to submit your event. These are vetted by people. So we're going to go through these and make sure that they're actual honest to goodness events that are in the public interest before we go post them on here. So it may take a day to 2 days for your event to get posted. But once it is, it shows up right here in the calendar. Now, in order to have an event posted in the calendar, you do need to have a site on Steuben Online to begin with. Now, again, those are free. And the very next part of this video, we're going to show you how to do that. Before we get there, though, I want to show you two other things. One is the staff blog. This is where the staff at Steuben Online will show you what is happening currently, if we're going to make changes or if we've introduced new features. And the last tab over, this is one we got a lot of requests from when we did market research, is Steuben County obituaries. There's no advertising on this site. It's 100% free to list. Again, these are moderated, so it takes 1 to 2 days for the listing to show up once you put it in there. That is free for anyone. Does not matter how long that person's been deceased, but that we decided was going to be a primary feature of the site based on the feedback that we got from the general public. Okay, let's head on back over to sites. It's probably why you're here and watching this video is to create a new site. So once you're on sites, right up here at the top, create a new site. It's going to ask you for some information, your site domain. So your site is going to have its own, what we call a subdomain. So let's say that you're a bakery and you want to have Tom's Bakery. Now your site will be tomsbakery.steubenonline.com, and you can direct people to your very own website. Put in your site title. This privacy option, would you like your site to appear in the search engines? Will it be on that sites page on steubenonline.com? Is it going to be indexed by Google? 99% of the time, you're going to want to say yes. The whole reason for having a site is to have it public. If you're a private individual, let's say, for instance, you just want a site where you can post your wedding pictures and you don't want everybody under the sun looking at those pictures, you can choose no. And that'll keep it off the search engines. Now, that doesn't mean that nobody can go to your site. It's not locking it down. It just means that it's not advertising your site. It's also going to ask you about whether or not you'd like to upgrade to Steuben Pro. Now, you can say you're not interested, or you can say that you're interested, and that's going to give you the option to upgrade your site. Upgrading is going to remove ads off of your site. So in order to do a free site, what we do is we put some very small advertisements in your posts on your site. For as little as $1 a month, or $30 a year is the maximum that we charge, you're going to get rid of those advertisements. You're going to add some themes so you can change the look of your site. And the Pro and the Ultra. Ultra is going to have more themes available than Pro. You're also getting what we call apps. And apps are handy little utilities that you can put on your site to make it do things. For instance, a Google map, you want to add that on there, you can put it on. You want to run some of your own advertising if you have an Ultra site, you can do that. The site description is what is going to be listed in the steubenonline.com category listing. So we're a bakery. We've got Tom's Bakery. When someone clicks on the bakery category, this is the short description that's going to be listed. Try and keep it short. A couple of sentences is fine. I'm not going to put much in here at all. Tom's Bakery in Orland. We'll put that. We're going to create our site. And I forgot to do this myself. You need to choose your categories. Let's see here. I don't have bakeries in here, but what I am going to choose is I'm going to choose business for now, one of the main headings. And if I were a business and I wanted that bakery category, I would just contact me and say, hey, can you add a bakery category? Not a problem. We'll do that. Create site. And that's it. Your site is done. It's made. Let's go visit it. Tom's Bakery. So here's the ads that we were talking about. They get automatically put in your posts. So it's right up there at the top. Again, if you want to get rid of those ads and you want to add features, you're going to click on the Pro Upgrade up here at the very top of the screen. It's in blue, and that'll give you the options that you can upgrade to. Everything's instantaneous. It's all handled online. So now we want to edit our page. And what you can do is up here at the top, you've got My Sites. Now I've got a lot of sites, but Tom's Bakery, Control Panel. If you go into the control panel for your site, it may ask you to log in again. Since I logged in with Facebook, I'm just going to click Log in with Facebook again. The reason it's asking for another login is because it's a new site. Now the logins are shared, so the login that you use on the main Steuben online site will still be the login that you will use to log into your site. But because it is a separate site, it's just asking for your password again. And it's asking us if we want to upgrade. So these are your pricing options. So $12 for 1 year, $30 for 1 year. If you want to do monthly, just to try it out, it's $2 a month, $5 a month for Pro and Ultra. If you want to stay free, just click right there. This is your control panel. Now, we spent a lot of time making this as easy to use as possible. Make a new post. It's going to do just what it says. And you can view your post. You also have pages. So let me run through what the difference is real quick. Most people, if you've never done a website before, are probably going to want to use posts. What this is going to do is it's going to make what's called a blog roll. What I want you to do is think of this as a diary or a journal where every entry that you put is just going to put it up at the top of the page. Here's my newest entry. So you can put in new updates about your business. If you want to get more advanced than that and you want to go with more of a traditional type web page, then you're going to use pages. In order to do that, you have to exit this easy mode. Like I said, we designed this easy mode to make it as easy as possible for people who have never designed web pages before to make their web page. Click up here on the right on Exit Easy Mode, and it's going to give you a much more complex interface. Now, even though we designed Steuben Online to be the easiest to use system, it can get as complex as you want. This really is one of those things. Let's see how deep the rabbit hole goes. You can do almost anything you want on the site, and this is the interface that you want to do that. If you want to change it over to more of a traditional web page with a static front page, you're going to click on Appearance, Themes. Themes control how your entire site looks. Right now, we're using a theme called New Site. New Site is a theme that comes on every brand new site. If you click on Customize, here you can change a few things. Here's a preview of your site, what it looks like. If you notice, it says Tom's Bakery, but down here underneath it, there's a subtitle. It says, Just Another Steuben Online Site. I don't like that, so we're going to change that tagline. The best bakery for your day. We'll just make that up. And you see it changed it up here in the preview. That's what it's going to look like. Static front page. Here's where you change it. If it says your latest posts, you're going to use posts. If you click a static page, you're now using pages, and you have to select one. So whatever you want your front page to be. Right now, we don't really have one. I'm just selecting sample page. Now we go back to the site, and you'll be able to see that it's got a different front page. Things look completely different. And you've got this sample page here. That's because we did it with a page. Tom's Bakery, visit site. We're going back to the front end of the page, see what it looks like. So now it looks different. That initial post that was there is gone because that was in a post. Now we're showing a single page. You can edit the page from the front end or from the back end. To edit it, just click Edit. And if you can use a word processor, you can edit it right here. Welcome to Tom's Bakery. Now, I'm not going to go into what to actually put in your website. There are some guidelines. Number one, put as much content as you can. Hope you enjoy the site. Is a terrible website. Don't do what I'm doing here. I'm just doing this for time. Let me show you a few things that you can do from this page. Publishing to Facebook. So if you signed in with Facebook, whatever you put on your site, it'll post it over to Facebook. You can say, I want to publish this site to Facebook. And you can say, I want to publish it as me. I also have a Facebook, because it is me. I have Steuben Online and a few other websites that I publish under. So you can publish under your pages on Facebook as well as your main profile. So that's going to do a couple of things, publishing it to Facebook. Everyone who has liked you or is your friend on Facebook is now going to see, hey, they've got this new page on Steuben Online. Maybe I'll go visit it and see what's going on. It's going to increase interest in your business that way. Everything's connected. Some of these are more advanced settings over here on the right. You can play around with them if you want. You can break the site. It's kind of hard to do. If you do break your site playing with some of these settings or things don't work like you want, just get in touch with me. We'll get it fixed up for you. But we're going to click on update. And that's actually going to post this page that we just edited back to our site, which we had set as the front page. We're going to visit the site again. And there it is. Welcome to Tom's Bakery. Hope you enjoy the site. If you have any questions, you can ask them in, there's a group in Steuben Groups. Let me go back over there to Steuben Online. And it's called Steuben Help. Just go ahead and ask a question on there. Or you can ask it under Steuben Answers. There is a Steuben Online question and answer section. But I do recommend, if you are planning on running a site, add this Steuben Online help group to your groups. You're just going to click on join group and anybody can join that. We're more than happy to help you out. We want to help you succeed with your site. Again, this is Dave Merrick, and I'm getting upwards of 17 minutes here, so we're going to let you go. Hope that you enjoy your time on Steuben Online, and thanks for watching. Okay, now the last thing that I told you I'd tell you is how to get in contact with me. Now, Steuben Online is a social site. So if you go up here to the front page and you click on Search Members, you can search groups, sites, posts. We're looking for members. Type in my name, which is Dave Merrick. Click on Search. And it's going to come up with all the users named Dave Merrick. Right now I'm the only one. There I am. Just click on me. And you've got one of these pages too, so this is your profile page. If you want to send me a private message, click private message. If you want it to be public, put it public. It'll show up on my wall. If you want to friend me, I'm all for that. You can, right now it says cancel because I'm friended with myself. I've got 2 accounts on the site. You can request a friendship request, and I'd be happy to be your friend. That makes it a little easier to contact me in the future. Okay. Hope that helps. Thank you for watching, and thanks for using Steuben Online.